All right. Hey, I figured that if we're gonna have a party, if we're partying with the FLEAS, might as well go all out. Yeah, a true festival stream, right? It had to be. And this is my headcanon. Uh, Hornet would be the type to be fed up with the festival and just go find a quiet little place away from all the commotion and just. So I found this little rock here and just shred a killer guitar solo, pouring all that emotion, all that guilt over basically screwing up the entire world. Yeah, have it right here. Although, let me know if you can hear it. Okay, like this. So I've been practicing a lot. I still don't know the whole melody because there's a part A and a part B, and I'm still not very comfortable playing part B, but I'll give it a go. Oh, you know what? I should probably remove the background music. I forget that because I can't hear much of it myself, that it's there. Anyways. Thought it was in-game music. Oh, that's so cool. Back from the sweet store. All right, gonna have that sugar rush. Let's go. I'm all up for it. Oh yeah. So I've not been doing the challenges. I've been doing this, one thing at a time. So I say we had our alone time. We had our anime protagonist moment here. Uh, Time to head back to the party. What do you say? Did I have this at 8? I think it was 8. Well, if the background music is too loud or too quiet, do let me know. So, how are you guys doing? I'm doing very fine myself. Have a week's vacation or a weekly break. No, a weekly break? No, that's a break every week. Have a 1 week long break. That's as clear as I can make it. So I'm in a very good mood. Okay, so last time, so there's 3 challenges and we got the, which one? Which one did we get? The bounce one was easy. The other ones I had lots of trouble. So let's see how it goes. I have absolutely no practice. So I'm hoping that the good vibes from my holidays will carry over into the game. Oh, let me hold on. Let me shut down my amplifier. Ah. Oh, yeah. This controller. Okay. Hold on, hold on. So am I missing something? Audio is okay. Right. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. You're taking a little break from hardcore games, so playing dumb grinding games like Summoner's Greed or Pull Heroes. I do not know those ones, but I agree that you have to take a break sometimes. It can all be like super challenging stuff. It'll burn you out. You have to sort of spice it up sometimes with something more, more easygoing. Do a room tour? You mean my room? Well, first of all, I have my PS camera nailed to the screen. Well, not literally nailed, but placed in a way that I'm not sure I could place it back exactly how it is if I would remove it. And there's really not much to see. Dumb mobile games. Okay, so that will explain it. Right, flea dodge. I remember trying this one and not being able to last more than 5 seconds every time. We'll see, we'll see. Uh-oh. Ooh, saved. Oh. What? Oh, God damn it. That was a cheap shot. Hey, I didn't do too badly on this one. Okay, I'm climbing up the rankings. 34, oh, still only like half of what I need. We're getting there, we're getting there. Stay up in the air as much as possible. Okay, now I know. Because that caught me off guard. As it's supposed to do. Damn it. It's so hard because one mistake and you're out. No mistakes. Hey Sparta, what kind of episode is this? This is a festival episode, so we've got food, we've got drinks, we've got my guitar here to play along with all of them. Non-canon? No, this is totally a canon episode. Hornet would totally run away to that little rock away from the commotion to play on the needling. I like the beach episodes. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Festival and beach episodes tend to be canon, no? Maybe I'm thinking more like RPG moments like these. Yeah, filler would be more like it. Yeah, this is totally a filler episode. Saved. Wait, oh, whoa, that was insane. They randomize? That was crazy. Hey, that's cheating! No cheating! Oh! Oh, Vogue. Yeah, the trial has ended. You cheating bastard. Who's up in the charts? I betcha. Yeah, figured as much. Talk about your pride and your honor as a warrior. You're a big hack. You're a phony. That's what you are. I bet that's not even a real scar. That's just some duct tape that you taped on top of your eye. Make it look hardcore. So do the platforms change all in the same way, in the same patterns? And also the FLEAS, do they repeat patterns exactly the same, or is it like randomized? Because it felt a bit different last time. To be honest, I'm not a big connoisseur when it comes to anime, but filler episodes, these beach break or whatever break episodes, sometimes you get some of the best episodes in series, in moments like that. Like the driver's license in Dragon Ball. Motherfucker. Oh my god, there's so many of them. No. Damn it. Ah, wait, it was so close. Oh, so it is random. Chainsaw Man. One of the most breathtaking fights ever. Oh, that interests me. Always on the lookout for a good fight scene. I'm not focused. Ah, god damn it, I wasn't paying attention like I should. Watch this being harder and longer to complete compared to the final boss. You cheating bastard. Ah, god damn it. Oh my, I was doing so well and now I'm just shitting the bed left and right. You know what? I even know what to play when I'm done with this. Maybe that's why I was distracted. I was trying to remember the melody to play when I win. Hey, Space. You missed the concert, man. You missed the live show. What am I doing? Oh! Oh! God damn it! You hack! You talentless hack! I do your job for you. I rescue those fleas. Now you can't even let me win this. You mother. Felt like I had to do this. Come on. Not now, Silk Mama. Hey. Come on. Ooh, I did it! Yes! Oh wait, I did it, right? Yeah. Take that, you hack, you phony, you fake. fake samurai axe. Bug not flee. Impressive was your performance. Your score exceeds even my own, and God knows you tried to make it not so. To see skill so much, moments before everything ends, gives me unexpected joy. Rishkis, I congratulate you, champion. Oh my god, did I... Of course. Of course it had to be 6-7. Love the fact that there isn't much Hollow Knight or Silksong brain rot, so I can enjoy those games. Yeah, it's a good thing that they remain kind of, you know, they're popular, of course. They won awards at the Game Awards and all, but yeah, they're kind of, people leave it alone, which is for the best, really. This meme of a really beaten up looking kitten crossing the road with the text, "I must definitely survive." Yeah, that part was insane. And then I would get tossed off the platform, but then I would be saved by another flea who would headbutt me back into the platform. Crazy. Okay, now we just need to get the juggle going. See if I remember. So keep them in sync. No. Hold on. I think I played the melody wrong. It's oh, it's a major. Doesn't sound right. I don't know. I never bothered to learn this properly. Okay. Let's focus on the task at hand. Right. If I manage to get this goddamn challenge done in a respectable amount of time, I'll play the needle in again to celebrate. Oh, you guys told me something about that one. What was it? Damn it. How many was that? Oh my god! Not even enough to reach the top 3. Yikes. Mamashka. So if you jump, then they come down faster, so that's why. I can never get the timing for that one. Oh, the hitbox is larger than what it appears to be. So I need to hit it earlier. At least that's what it looked like. Oh. We're still going with Witch Crest, right? Oh my god! Can never get those. Oh! So tricky. Oh my god! Well, at least I think I have the rhythm down for the fat one. I think the only problem is the yellow one now. Oh, it's always earlier than what I think it is. Getting me pissed off. How long until I'm wishing that the world actually ends just so I don't have to do this anymore? No. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try Hunter or Reaper. Just see if there's any difference. Oh, hold on, hold on. maybe not optimal. What about this one? Oh yeah, this one seems good. Yeah, I at least from the graphic, the little slash it seemed the best. Wait. What about jumping to get them out of the way earlier when I know that it's the... Did I... Oh, you cannot fall. Damn it. I think I'm just now realizing that the little doll in the back is a flea. There you go. Finally. Well, at least we made some progress with the yellow one. I'm gonna give it a couple more goes, but I don't wanna be here all night, so we might just have to leave this for me to come back eventually. Just tell me if, do you think that I could do this off stream if I'm not able to do it here? Is it just gonna be a reward that I can show you guys next time, or will it be like some dialogue option or some level that's unlocked or a boss fight or whatever that I should leave for a stream? Just skip it? So it's an off-stream kind of deal. Nothing of great importance will transpire once I do this. I remember you guys talking about there being some big reward for doing this, but unless it's a big narrative thing, I think I'm gonna leave it and come back some day when I'm feeling more yeah, no, today is not the day. My reflexes are not to the point that it should be. You can do it off stream, but after you do not talk to Mushka. Do not skip it, the reward is too important. Okay, we have ourselves a deal. I will do it off stream. I will not advance the game any further if I manage to do it. Okay, last one, just for to say goodbye to Mushka, and then we'll be on our way. Fuck this. Fuck this. We'll be back later. Dude, I have the world end at this point. I kind of welcome it. Okay. How many did I get? Was that even close to what I need to get? What the fuck? Not even half? Yeah, it better be a good reward, man. Better be a good reward. Better be a goddamn good reward, man. Anyways, positive gaming here. Positive vibes only. Right. So we'll come back here. It pains me to leave something like halfway done, but it's not worth it. It's not worth spending the entire stream grinding this. Yeah, let's move on. What are you drinking? Don't tell me cola. No, it's not cola. It's coffee. Actually, a blend, a coffee and other grains, mixed grains. Kind of fake coffee. It's only 20% coffee, but it kind of gives a placebo effect that keeps me more more focused. I'm easy to fool. My brain is very easy to fool by placebo effects. Yeah, coffee that late. It's only 20% coffee, so it's really the placebo effect that's worth it. The reward is more valuable the earlier you get it. Am I a coffee addict? I mean, I guess you could call me a coffee addict. I've been having like I don't know, 2, 3 a day. Although, is that being an addict, or is it just being a regular functioning human being in modern society? That's actually an interesting thing to reflect on, because lots of things that we take for granted could actually be perceived as addiction. Like, take alcohol, for example. Like, the amounts of alcohol that the regular guy will have weekly is way over the levels which would indicate alcoholism. But to the regular Joe, it's just what it is. Four cups a day is considered a heavy coffee drinker. Yeah, I'd say 4, 5-ish. That's getting a bit too much. I've been trying to tone down my coffee intake, like ever since my college days, where I would drink so much. But then I've been trying to get more into stuff like green tea. I've been experimenting with these blends that only have like a fifth of coffee in them. But now my school has a new coffee machine, and we have free coffee. So I mean, it's free. You can't pass out on free stuff, right? Sparkling water is goated, I tell ya. Like, sometimes when I'm when I'm feeling like having a like something that's not water, like something a bit more extra to go with dinner. I mean, my first choice would be either have a beer or a glass of wine, or depending on what I'm having, a can of soda. But then I'll remember that there's the option of having sparkling water, which kind of suits that part of your brain that wants something else, wants to feel something else. I guess it's just the fizziness of it makes it feel like it's not just water, it's something special. But without the sugar or the carbs or the alcohol content that the other drinks will have. So, very good. I sometimes sprinkle a little lemon juice on it, have myself some, well, false lemonade. Okay, well, so what are we doing? I think we're going down. We're going on a little deep dive. Hey, J-Matt. Oh yeah, Hunter has the little defensive crest equipped, the one that gives me a jump attack. Forgot that I had that. Nah, did not do the whole thing. I did the dodging one, but I still have the juggle one to complete. That's super hard, man. The best I could manage was like 12, and I'm supposed to do like 35 or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I'm not doing that on stream. We'd be here all night, and it wouldn't be a fun time. But I did get the memo. I did get warned to do it off stream, but do not progress the dialogue with Mushka if I manage to do it. At the end, it's just 30. At the end, you got to juggle 4 fleas at once. As long as they're 4 of the small ones, because it's the fat ones that are getting me. Especially the yellow ones. The big ones, I'm starting to get the rhythm down. But the other ones can never get the timing right. Oh yeah, you're infected. So that means that there's yeah, this thing here. Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna retreat. I'm gonna make a 180-degree turn and walk forward. Ah! There we go. That's more like it. How the hell do I get there? Uh-oh. Easy. There's a sauna here, right? Do I get Silky? No, it's not as good as the one I have back home. Don't know why there's a sauna, but there is. Just so that you could have a little lovely bug just having a sauna bath. I think there used to be one back there. You got a good point there, S-Base. Yeah, the whole place is basically a sauna. Oh, I remember these guys. Yeah, the dude who had too much spicy food. Yep, we're diving. So I've been to this place. I was wondering when we would find a use or when we would find the key to open this. I actually thought that this was a cell, much like the one where we found First Sinner. So it was a neat little surprise to see that it's not actually the case. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I did not explore this. Has this been all here all the time? Oh no, because yeah, I was supposed to meet with this fella, Ballo. Oh, miss, how's all this then? A lot of dials to be tracking, but at least the controls seem in good order. You want to explore it yourself? Yeah, fair enough, dude. See ya. Hopefully next time we'll be back juggling fleas and not induce any spoilers. From here I can guide your well down, best as any bug. Then you have no prior experience with this type of transport? No one does, miss. Them who used to dive are all long dead or cursed to half-life. And here, there ain't no bug left alive who's been brave or stupid enough to try. Till now, at least. I'll work it best as I can. Can't do much more, I'm afraid. At least the forgings of these docks were built to last. Now, we've only gotta pray they hold for you. Here's the key that will see you inside its metal belly. Pop in there once you're feeling good and ready. In the meantime, I'll get to seeing things set up here. Hold on, pop in there once you're feeling good and ready. Does this mean that we will not be able to come back? Is this like no way, not in a game like this. It's like if this were a traditional RPG, like a JRPG, I would think that this is the end game point, the point of no return. But in a Metroidvania, I don't think so. What? The whole point of a Russian sauna is to overheat so much you almost pass out and barely can breathe the hot air, and then run out in the snow and drop in an icy lake and repeat the cycle. Jesus Christ. Okay, you'll be able to return. Okay, that's reassuring. I was assuming that you could, but you never know. This does feel like endgame vibes. Use the diving bell key. Alright, let's go for a swim. I guess. Let's just hope that this wasn't made by the same guy who made that that shuttle to that diving thing to explore the Titanic. The one that imploded and crushed everyone inside. Oh wow, even has a little record player. Sir, I wish to depart. Please ring the bell for travel. Sure thing, miss. Sit on the bench and I'll send you down. I wonder how far down we'll go. Oh. Is this Russian sauna-ish enough for you, Mal? This does seem extreme. Mistake. Overwhelm. Retrieve. Impossible. Uh-oh. Sir, if you can hear me, there's been an accident during the descent. In this broken state, the bell isn't fit for travel. Retrieve it, if you may, but I shall not return within. Oh, it keeps repeating. No, track cannot repair. Sorry, miss. So we're, at least for the time being, we're trapped down here. Okay. Oh, I cannot even see where we are in the whole map. Mr. Beast was offered to go on that submarine, but rejected it and survived. Oh, really? I did not know that about Mr. Beast. Wow. Dude really is the luckiest man alive. The amount of stuff that he manages to get away with is incredible. This does seem familiar. This brings me back. There is no map and you don't know where you are related to the rest of the world, so it's its own contained place. Well, yeah, I wanted to get a feel for it. I wanted to see if it were still making sense in the context of the world map that we've been using so far. Is that bug from Hollow Knight? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ancient basin, right? Kinda the same, kinda different. Yeah. Hold on. We're going too far to the left, but there was something else to the right here. My gaming senses started tingling. There we go. Hey, don't say just shards. We do like using our tools. Seems like it's a good place to farm them. Down here. Oh, didn't see this guy. Whoa. It's like a slug. A gloom sack. People sometimes call me that. Tiny empty creature, barely a bug, swallows its prey whole and sucks their nutrients until nothing remains. Bleh. You will hate those guys? Oh boy. Anything here? No? Oh, I see. I see. Oh. Barely any secrets here? Well, you know how it is. After 100 hours playing this and 150 hours on the first one, you just know that we have to keep trying every wall, breaking every wall, trying every ceiling. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a hard nope from me. The only bug you will hate more spawns a bunch of them. Hope you've not been spoiled about anything. Not really, no. As far as I know, this is endgame. Like, this is very reminiscent of what you would have like in a JRPG, where it's even fitting with the Festival of the FLEAS because it really felt like the last moment of calm before the storm. So you had your little moment of respite, and then oh, this is the guy that spawns them, I take it. Yeah. They were in one of the first Silksong trailers. Interesting. Okay, so I have to focus on the big boy. Oh my god, what's gonna be here? Oh, actually, I can just... Oh. Can't even forget about it. But I want the journal entry, so hold on. We got this. We got this. There we go. Gargant Gloom, enormous tubular beast, uniquely suited to living close to the void below. Really good at handling this guy? Oh, thank you. It's because it still hasn't got to the point where they really annoy me. Yep. Oh, disaster. Uh-oh. Oh, but there's something being written on the map. So eventually I'll find out or write a map for this place. I take it. Oh, come on. You'll be able to get them later? Okay, I just wanted the journal entry, to be honest. Uh-oh. Thank you. Oh, no. No, not what I wanted. So I'm gonna assume, unless you guys tell me otherwise, that I'm not missing much by not exploring that down path there. Oh, actually, there may not be a path. Oh, some weaver-like structure here. Must be getting closer. Ooh. Well, I guess we've committed. Is this a way out? Or is this a secret? I'm only doing this for new. I want the journal entries. Shadow Charger, bulky worm of the deepest depths, lives in tight crevices and uses its weighty body to batter. Okay, not much here. Am I just looping around? I'm so confused. Oh, wait, this is where we... Yeah, we're looping around. Okay, okay. So, there's still something else over there. Oh, there we go. Arcane egg. Blackstone egg formed before the birth of Farloom. A relic from the ancient past, highly prized by collectors of historical items. And then this will allow me to get back on the right path. Oh, nice, nice. Arcane eggs are both... Oh, yeah, was that a thing from the first game? Ow. 600 rosaries. Oh, that's neat. No, I wanted the chart. Oh, and this is a more direct path. I see, I see. So if we don't need the egg, we can just drop down. Ow. I'm getting Path of Pain flashbacks. Am I gonna get ambushed by two elites? Left or right? Let's go left. I hope you do not regenerate. Having to kill two of those big guys at the same time? Oh, the fact that you're telling me this makes me feel very uneasy. And wary of the fact that I might just have to do it. Erase our fear. Eliminate our desire. To suffer no more. Void cleanses. So, who putting this here. Who wants to be cleansed by the void? The two brain cells that I have that process lore stuff are working overtime right now, trying to put it all together. This is definitely a Weaver structure. This. Oh. Yeah. Very familiar. Guess there's no going back, huh? Oh, yeah. A rune depicting the abyss. Oh, we got the map. Okay, I'm excited. So, what will it be? What will it be? And how will it be? Oh, so that's what we're doing. So it's a whole different area. Like a second map. Okay. Here lie, monarch, sunk so deep, yet still you cling to life. Would you let your lands be choked black to protect just her? Oh! Spider dear, what a delight to have you visit! It is oh so lonely here at the bottom of the world. I cannot share your mirth, child. Your small rebellion above now causes this kingdom's collapse. Letting you live was my rebellion, Spider. I've denied my mother your silken strength. I've won. She can thrash and waste and know her pathetic broken child caused the mortal wound. Let's go, mummy issues. Rejoice and let it all come down.
That's fine.
I will not. I have already stood the sentinel for one dying land. That role I will never play again. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to forget that even before everything in Silksong had started, Hornet already carries a lot of baggage. While I live and possess the strength to resist, this kingdom and the bugs within it shall not fall. Ha! Spider, Spider, what a marvelous specimen you are! You fight and fight heedless as the world crumbles around you. Farloom and her bugs will be crushed to dust, and still you'll be vainly swinging your blade. There may still be a way to prevent that fate. I will claim the hidden power, the bloom that repels the dark. So this is a projection. I was wondering about that, because I was under the assumption that Lace was within the void goop with Silk Mama, and this is all to protect FLEAS. She isn't actually here. Yeah, but that's a bit confusing at this point. Those snails share some fault in the snare, and their callous use of the void. They shall help me now to seek its counter.
Da, Fenestra.
I will return, child, when I bear the strength to dive below and cut this land finally free of your mother's grasp. Wait, hold on, hold on. So we have to go back to the surface and craft like some special thingamajig to repel the dark, repel the void. So so why come here in the first place? What have I come to get? Right? Shouldn't we have done that before diving? Hey, by the way, what happens if I... Oh, okay. Was hoping for something more dramatic. Why all characters white? Racist game. Well, depending on how you want to look at it, they're masks, aren't they? So that kind of makes it even worse in a way. Well, white facing. Explore the area. There is a hidden skill. Okay, okay. Don't worry. I am thorough in my exploring. She was hoping she wouldn't need to take extra measures. Hornet wanted to see for herself, but it does seem like I mean, am I the only one thinking that this was a bit like going in head first, but then remembering that, oh wait, I actually do need a special MacGuffin to deal with the void, and for all that Hornet knew, like the bell diving mechanism could have been broken, and we could have been stranded here with no way to return. So why come here before being fully prepared? Anyway. Where am I going? Hey HG, don't need to be rude. You know how it is. We need to be mindful of people spoiling, because that's just how it is in the internet. lead. Hmm. Oh, I saw something up there. Oh no. I see what you want me to do. Okay, what are things you considered as a spoiler? So we've been through this, but just to be clear, you guys, if you wanna talk in chat about like some endgame bosses that I haven't met, like use some initials, like for example, in the first game, people were using PV to talk about Pure Vessel, and uh, what was the other one? Grim. G. GMT? No. TMG? Whatever. You get the point. Uh, so things that I still haven't seen that I would not recognize anyway. It's okay because even with initials or even names, really, if I don't have a face to assign, or if I don't know that that's a character already, I will forget immediately about it because I don't have a face to assign the name. If it's a character that we've met already that will turn into a boss or will have a plot twist somewhere down the line, please don't spoil that because yeah, that's a major thing. When it comes to exploration, it's mostly, I think it comes down to the backseating thing. Assume that I will be thorough in exploring stuff, but at the same time, if you see me moving away from an area where there's an important thing, like a secret that I didn't find, I do appreciate you guys telling me that I missed something. It's just that it's not required to do beforehand because I will always assume that there is secret stuff and I will always try to explore. It's just that there are times where I will probably miss stuff. Dude, if you're gonna keep calling people names, you will not be welcome here. Like, why the attitude, man? I know that it's the internet and people are very, very angry on the internet. Why would you feel the need to start calling people names? Oh, we've met Absalom. Now that's a great game right there. No, I feel bad because I didn't get to finish Absalom. I got to the final boss, and I think I fought him like 2 or 3 times, um, but I just lost not lost interest, but you only have enough time to play everything. Absolute Silksong. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Farsight. Retracted Weaver surveillance instrument. Once assembled, the device will allow observation over vast distances. The Farsight can be assembled in a home. Observation over vast distances. Interesting. Okay, I'll keep that in mind once we get back to the surface. I wonder if it will be like the telescopes in Celeste that you can search around the entire area. You can scan it. Oh yeah, I guess I'll see. I'll far see, huh? 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 Should you play Celeste? I mean, do you enjoy playing Silksong, but you would rather play a version of Silksong which is 200% the platforming and 2% the fighting? If the answer is yes, then do it. I really enjoyed Celeste, by the way. So I played it recently, and the story goes like this. I was grinding the pantheons, and I needed something to take my mind of the absolute dread that I was feeling after not being able to beat the absolute radiance. And so I started playing Celeste because people told me that, oh, it's just like it's this cute little platformer that's just like a Path of Pain, but it's the whole game like that. And I was like, okay, I enjoyed Path of Pain. I can get behind it. And then I got super invested into the story. The story is amazing. Like, you go into that game expecting just to play uh, a quick round, like a quick level, a couple of minutes for a couple of days. But the story pulls you in, man. Would probably be my game of the year so far, if not for Silksong. Ooh, what's this? Way more than platforming. You're absolutely correct, sir. A rune scroll depicting void given form. Void given form. I think we've experienced a couple of instances where this happened. What? What? Lashing fragments of pure darkness, shaped into sharpened tentacles, the void that will claim all things. In the barred forms, it chooses its nature. Oh, in the barred forms it chooses, its nature can be seen clear. Really hard with some stupid strawberries? Oh man, absolutely. So the way that I played it, it's the way that I tend to play platformers such as Celeste, which is I will not go out of my way to try and find all the secrets and collectibles, but whenever I find one, I do my best to try and get it. And I think I got was it like half of them? I forget at the end of the game, but some of them are really they require you to think. A lot. They require you to plan ahead your route in a way that's very uncomfortable for me and my two working brain cells. Oh, and then you have the B tapes, and those, I only touched one of them, and I quickly realized that I should probably wait for the normal campaign to be over in order to tackle them. Chapter 3 is stupid because of the moving enemies. Wait a second. What's chapter 3? Is it the haunted mansion? So, chapter 1 is the rooftops, the city. Chapter 2 is the haunted castle. Chapter 3 is, I think it's the hotel, right? Yeah, the hotel. Yeah. The hotel was tricky with the moving the moving objects and the places that had that sticky goo that would made it unusable after a while. Chapter 2 is the dream. Uh huh. So cool, so cool, so cool seeing Badeline for the first time. My first time seeing the PS5 controller. Oh yeah, it's an OG controller, the white one. Pretty clean. I mean, I do keep good care, take good care of it. Gonna be honest, I usually I don't use the PS5 controller because I'm playing. Even though I'm playing on the PS5, I'm playing the PS4 controller version of Silksong. Uh, they're pretty much the same. Like you're not gonna get much more improved graphical fidelity from the PS5 when it comes to a game like Silksong, which for me it's for the best. Because if you play the PS4 version, you can use either the PS5 controller or the PS4 controller. And I tend to use the PS4 controller for this one and save the PS5 for the games that can only be played with this one. Because that way maybe it won't break as soon as possible. I'm very paranoid about those goddamn controllers because you've heard the stories maybe like they're very finicky, they break easily. The joysticks and that goddamn potentiometers that they still have after like 30 years of making controllers. They still use the same technology that they used to use for the PS1 controllers when it comes to the analog sticks, which is insane. And they get broken and get control stick drift very easily. So the D-pad, if you abuse it like in a side scroller like a Silksong or a fighting game, a 2D fighting game like Street Fighter, if you abuse the D-pad, the buttons will wear out, uh, which sucks. And they're quite expensive. Like it's the price of a game, a full release, a new release. So I'm doing my best to use what I already have and prolong the PS4 controller's life by using the PS4 controller as much as possible for games that I can use them on. Peace for you. I'm pretty sure you can skip a lot of the hotel without even entering, and it's common speedrunning. Oh yeah, really? No idea actually. So hold on. I got carried away with the whole controller talk, and I lost my. Wait, what's this? What? Is this just a trap? Where should I go? What's this to make me drop off? Okay, so we've been here. I guess I should go right. Oh. Daughter of a distant land, we who remain have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Hey, Silksong! Fling the needle upwards and launch to tremendous heights. Silk will be expended. Strike enemies to replenish silk. Is this vertical crystal dash? Uh-oh. Oh, of course. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. Oh no. Oh no, I made a grave mistake. No! What the? Not as smooth as it could have been, but we made it. Hold on. There's some place else that we can access with this. No. It was this one. It was this one. So this is how we're getting out of the void. Well. Very appropriate. Or convenient, I should say. And this, no, not this way. Okay, let's get out of here. Back to the void? No. Out of the void. The ability saves a lot of time. Oh yeah, I can already see how it will be useful for some levels, even for backtracking and such. So, is that it? Nothing else here? Oh, this was a secret. Can I? Is there a? Oh my god. Get me the hell out of here! Oh, it's not as quick as I think it is. Okay, so how do we get out of here? So you gotta go the long way around. Okay. So was this the only thing that I could get here? Like, see, this is an example of what not to do, not just in my stream, but in general. Like, if this was the skill that the other guy was referring to, like, I would have to get it in order to get out of here. Like, don't tell me that there's something that I need to get here. If it's mandatory, like, why spoil it? Why tell me that there's a thing that I have to get if I won't be able to exit without getting it? Right? Doesn't make sense. God damn it. Although I'll say that it's very convenient to have this stashed away here. Like, how the hell was Hornet gonna make it back without this? Like, even if you consider that the Weavers left this year as a sort of get out of jail free card for someone who would come along and for whatever reason, it's still lucky as hell. Wait, what? He was hating on Celeste because he called it a trans game. Oh, I didn't even see that. Maybe the comment got deleted, auto-deleted, by the auto mod or something. But if not, I would. I mean, I would ban it for just hate speech, like just uncalled for, like not the kind of vibe that we wanna have while playing this. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I have to be honest. I'm pleasantly surprised by the lack of toxicity with the number of people that have turned up to the streams. It really surprised me in a positive way, because it's very easy to run into a cesspit of a people, or cesspit type people in the internet, and it's really not at all what I want to be doing with my online time. Oh, the game creator said Madeline was trans. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm very on the side of the death of the author when it comes to this sort of thing. Like, who cares? It's not something that comes up in the game, or it's not related to the plot in any way. So who cares, really? I mean, it doesn't change one bit for better or worse. It's it's really a nothing burger. I don't think that the themes that the game approaches and handles very well, I might add, are affected in any way by that, which could be the case for some other games who explore other themes or explore the same themes but in a different way, and that stuff could be impactful. Um, but But anyway, not even worth it going too deep into explaining this, because people who wanna hate, they will hate just because we all know how this works. Can someone get mod perms? Yeah. So I was kinda trying to not have to worry too much about that, because um, things have been chill so far. But if we start getting more people like this, there, yeah, we may have to talk about it and set it up. And luckily, I'm on vacation now, so I have lots of free time to look into it. Did you change? What? Couch? My couch? Yeah, same couch. I will not understand the Star Walker bit. You got that right. I do not understand it. Was the couch brown? No, it wasn't. In silence your voice, in darkness your form. We hire who see you seeking, our shells yearn for your embrace. So what I'm trying to wrap my head around is, who placed these tablets here and who are they for? The answer to the first question seems to be the weavers, but who are they for? Our shells yearn for your embrace. So, and why would they leave this behind? This is what I still am not too sure about. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, we looked around. People worshipped the void many years ago. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. That much is clear. But the fact that the tablets are there in a way that they're like speaking to Hornet, but I'm pretty sure that they were not gifted with the ability to predict the future. Well, unless they were like the Pale King or whatever. So from apart from just being a way of conveying information to the player, narratively speaking, what are they trying to? What were they trying to accomplish by leaving behind those tablets? You gotta go back up through there. So not here. I didn't see a place to crystal dash up. Oh, here? No. How do you call annoying people who try to punish people for doing something the smallest bit off the rules? Uh, Power tripping? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Such people in stereotypes are doing that even when not having power, but just reporting you to the higher ups. Uh, I don't know, what do you call that? It's not power tripping, it's not gatekeeping, it's like just being annoying. I'm not proud of it and kind of try to avoid it, but pretty sure I did that a few times here. I mean, someone's gotta up, uphold the law around here. It's the far west here. No, there may be a word in or a couple in Portuguese, but not to bring back the whole conversation on being talking about controversial or sensible topics or sensitive topics. Uh, I think the words that we have to describe such people are not being used as much nowadays because because they're not very PC, and for good reason. I don't like stereotypes. To be honest, I don't want to be seen as something I'm not, and I don't like it, and I don't use it. I think that's a good mindset to have. Just enjoying life and addressing every individual as its own individual instead of trying to make it fit into one of a list of concepts that you have for people. I think that's a very healthy thing to do. Because what I feel happens most nowadays is that people do tend to be more closed off. There's lots of division, and it there's division when it comes to social class, countries, race, political views, religion, whatever. There's lots of division, and there's not as much of a willingness to experience the other side of the fence. And that does lead to lots of times whenever you meet someone, you can feel like they're not realizing that you're there as your own person, as an individual, but they're reducing you to a list of traits that this allows them to make sense of who you are in accordance to their framework, their pre-existing framework. And I think that that makes life much easier, but still that does not allow for meaningful human connections. But it does make life easier, and that's the thing that we need to keep in mind, because sometimes we criticize people from all sides of the political spectrum or the social spectrum or whatever spectrum you wanna consider, and we tend to criticize people from being too narrow-minded. Um, this one is a bigot. This one is a whatever, uh, homophobic, whatever phobic, and we really have to realize that it's how life has been operating forever. It does make things easier. Um, it's just like Nietzsche said, you will have to make mistakes when picturing life. You will have to base your whole perception of the world on a lie, because stability is a lie. Uh, like clear answers, clear goals, clear ideas about the world are ultimately flawed. The 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 truth usually comes in a negative form. I don't know. I'm not sure. It can be, but it may not be. Uh, and the problem with adopting that more skeptical, more agnostic uh, way of thinking is that you don't get much done. You do not act because you're never sure about what's right and what's wrong. So you do need to box yourself into a limited view of the world in order to be able to start actually doing stuff. And that's why oftentimes the people who are most successful are the ones that you look at them and you'll see like they're kind of assholes, and they're not very bright. Like you look at someone like Elon Musk, and I mean, come on, the guy isn't that smart, but very passionate and sure about what he thinks is right. And sometimes that's all it takes. You need to be sure of what ultimately is a limited and necessarily wrong, because it's limited, view of the world. And that's why we use stereotypes, because it enables us to make sense of the world around us. It makes things easier to process. If we can talk about stereotypes as in this person belongs to this nationality, so they like X thing, or this person is of a certain skin tone, thus he has this personality. And of course, and we learn to go beyond those things. But we use stereotypes all the time in daily life, just in order to for our brain to not fry at one single instance of social interaction. It just saves power. But it's a good thing to keep in mind that ultimately we should be mindful of the limitations in those viewpoints and not get too carried away into backing them and really believing it and enforcing like violence uh, in support of those views, because then it's when things get messy. Anyways, you can use stereotypes to perfectly describe or define anime characters. Well, that's a good point. That's an interesting take on this. I would say I'm not a big anime guy, but thinking of literature, some of the most famous characters from books, from movies, TV series, I believe that they're built out of even if they're built out of a stereotype, what makes them truly unique and truly memorable is how they break away from the stereotype and um, and become their own individual, right? Why are so many people racist? Just because your skin tone is a little brighter than mine doesn't mean you're better. It's the inside that counts, I think. Yeah, but see, now that makes it very, very hard to exist with everyone else that's around you in society. Like, allow me to play devil's advocate here. So, if I have a, a blank slate of mind, if my mind is completely free of all and any stereotypes, everything will be new. Like, I will meet each individual people as as if they were the first person that I've met in my whole life. There'll be no baggage, no preconceptions about that person whatsoever. So I will I will invest my all my energy in trying to get to know them, get to know what's unique about them, and that's how the healthiest relationships are built. But the thing is, if you adopt that stance for every single social interaction throughout the course of your life, you will either burn out because you'll be overwhelmed with information and you won't be able to take everything in, or you won't get um, anything done. It's very easy to adopt a us versus them stance because in reality we really want to belong. And the thing about wanting to belong to some community, to some thing that you can get behind, some ideology, some idea, is that there's got to be an opponent. You cannot belong to a community that exists in a vacuum by itself. Uh, it's it's very important for self definition to be able to state what isn't you, what's the other, the self versus the alien discussion, and that's the problem. Yeah, it's completely messed up. It is. But the problem is that it's really the way it's always been, and I feel like things are going very well with the world nowadays. But at least we're making an effort to make advances in realizing this sort of thing and becoming more conscious of this, which is our we're becoming more conscious of what is ultimately our the way our brains have been wired to behave. Like I I don't know, I may be wrong, but I do think we're prepackaged to adopt this tribalist approach to life and to communities, us versus them, my community versus the outsiders, the barbarians outside of my culture. And uh, enlightenment in modern life, in many cases, or it can boil down to go beyond that. But it's hard. It's tough. And the more you try to push against it, to move past that, the more other people will push back because they don't wanna. go past it, because if you demolish that idea, then things get scary because they're not as easy to understand. Us versus them is very easy to understand, but a world without people who are like me and people who are different from me, now it's all very mixed. Like I don't know where I really stand on the world right now. Um, and my value has been diminished significantly because now I'm not superior to some other section of humanity. So my value has been rendered relative, and I not as valuable as I thought I was. And that for some people that's very scary. Subconsciously very scary. Anyways, okay, so back this the whole conversation is very fitting for the point in the game where we are. This is something that we would talk about in the abyss. But okay, let's get out of the abyss and into the light, shall we? Let's go. Hold on, just before we shoot upwards into the light. In my old school, there isn't respect. Like I was in 7th grade and 4th grade, kids are just cursing, try to say them respect. They don't understand. Yeah, because you weren't part of their tribe, you weren't part of their clique. You were an other, and the problem with being part of the other side of the group is that you're not perceived as an equal. So your value as an individual isn't even considered. But you do get a lot of this feeling about tribalism and us and them and the way that we are wired to behave this way from kids in school. You see it all the time. So it would be good for going back to, well, education and the school system. It would be good for the school system to employ systems and strategies to uh, try and maximize efforts in the way of pushing the youth to go past that narrow vision of us against them. Uh, but we all know how that turns out. I'm not even entirely sure if they actually would want to do that because um, the whole capitalist beat your competitors in a race to become the best and the richest. I mean, that kind of assumes that you have to have that mentality. You have to be willing to put yourself in a position where you crush your opponents and you consider them less than you are. So yeah, it may be a rigged system from the start. What can I say? Okay, let's go. Let's go into the light. It's been dark. It's been, yeah, it's been dark enough. Let's go. I know this music. We're back in good old Farloom. got kicked out of 4 schools because of defending against bullies. Oof, that's rough. But it gets to a point where you really do need to do it. I mean, I was also taught the peaceful approach, like the don't mind them, ignore them, and they'll go away. And we all know that it doesn't quite work like that. But your school seems super hardcore about this, because I remember going to a public school where things got rough every once in a while, but it was very rare to hear about people getting suspended or even expelled. Like, the teachers don't stop the bullies from attacking you in the first place. Yeah, so I believe, and I may be wrong, but from my own experience as a teacher and as a student, more as a student, some of them they just don't care. They're tired. They've done this long enough. I think they just they may have started with a semblance of hope and willingness to improve the world around them, but as the years go on and they see the same old crap year in year out, they just give up mentally. They're there to teach you maths and sciences and whatever, and that's it. So some of them I believe that belong to that category. There I am with the categories and the stereotypes. But see, it's this is it's so much easier to create lists and categories of to put people in. It really makes life easier and practical and enables communication. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to talk about anything at all. So some teachers will do that. Uh, some teachers will believe that old idea that it well, how does it go? It breeds character. It makes you stronger. Uh, who knows? And some will believe that whole thing about being above that sort of thing, and not if you strike back you will descend to their level. Yeah, maybe the bullies have some sort of power through their parents. Oh, that's also something that should not be neglected. Yeah, some teachers get more crap from parents than from the students themselves. So, uh, uh, so they might not want to get involved, so that they don't have stuff. They don't get into trouble. They don't have any headaches from it. The same way that a referee may commit a mistake and rule out a decision that benefits one team, not because of corruption, not because he's being paid to benefit one team in lieu of another, but just because he doesn't want to deal with the pressure and with the all the crap that he'll get if he rules against that team, and their supporters will slash his tires and threaten him online and whatever. Sometimes you just don't want to hassle, man. You just want to be left alone. Oh boy. Oh no! There was a bomb there. In my last school, I was really lucky because whoever I had beef with was honorable enough to call me out behind the school and not fight inside it. I'm picturing that whole scenario as a 17th century duel. Like he would go meet him behind the school and he would be like, "So, weapons. Shall we use knives? Shall we use pistols? How many steps?" I'm sorry, I like that idea. Some guys may just want to fight. That's totally true. I was one of those when I was a little kid in like elementary school and even fifth and sixth grade. I don't know, some sort of fight club kind of deal where I just wanted to feel alive or whatever. I was frustrated with life. Maybe it was a way of being noticed. That will happen sometimes. Oh! What's this? Ooh. Magma Bell. You're right. It will probably help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, and by probably, I mean definitely. Oh. No. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What? Oh, I was so close. Let's go. Hey. Oh, we keep climbing? Oh my god. Still not over. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Oh, I need to heal. Don't think I have time. Let's go. Now what? 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 Oh, I forgot. I forgot the vertical dash. Hold on. Look at this set piece. Ah. I forgot. Oh my god, the game was wanting to be so cinematic and I just fumbled. This were a movie, I would be fired on the spot. Are we done here? Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I got that practice with the other place where you had to run away from the rising lava. Remember that one near Farfield, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, don't fall into the lava. See, in any other game, or in most games, that would be either a cutscene or even worse. A cutscene I can get behind, like a cool cutscene at the end of a very demanding gameplay section is okay. But in many games, this would be a section where you held the analog stick forward and pressed X at predetermined spots, and Hornet would do all the acrobatics and would escape the lava, like quick time events and shit. It's very cool how they managed to incorporate those set pieces into the general gameplay loop in a way that that feels very much like just what we're used to. Very cool game design right here. I'm actually going back to the old Resident Evils, and it's such an interesting throwback because games like Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, though they were made when QTEs were all the rage. Actually, Resident Evil 4 may have popularized it. May have been one of the main culprits behind it. But I remember being a kid. That's the thing that you guys have to understand. When people started seeing those QTEs, it was amazing That's the thing that people don't get nowadays. Back in the day, the idea that you could switch between gameplay and cutscene and keep it still active on the player's part was incredible. We loved it. There's this game. I was trying to remember its name. Do you guys know David Cage, the author behind games such as Heavy Rain, Detroit, Become Human, what else? Omicron. You guys know that guy or those games? They're like interactive films. Like it's basically choose your own, not to choose your own adventure, but you can make decisions which will branch out the storyline in different directions. So back in the day, and this was like, I don't know, 2004 or 2005, I got this PS2 game called Fahrenheit, which, depending on the region you're from, may be called Indigo Prophecy. Oh yeah, you've played Detroit, the one with the machines, the androids, and the whole android revolution. The definitely not slavery in the United States, but with robots now game. So I played that one, Fahrenheit or Indigo Prophecy, which was one of the first games that company made, and it was a weird supernatural police detective story. I don't remember the details. It was super confusing. But I remember the QTEs. I remember having to wander around a madhouse, like an insane asylum, and the lights going out. And you would have to input QTEs to breathe in order to keep steady and not and so the character wouldn't have a panic attack and then fall down. I'm serious. You had to input QTEs to take deep breaths, and I'm not cheating. At the time, this was very interesting because it was new. Completed it on a special video game platform called YouTube. well, me too. Uh, I watched a couple of Let's Plays from those David Cage games, from the guys from Super Best Friends, Pat, Wooly, Matt. I had lots of fun watching those guys playing those games because they really do not like them. They don't like the corniness of the story. They don't like the QTEs. They don't like how pretentious it feels. Like it's when video games become art, man. Anyway, did your face cam get bigger? I don't think so. Maybe I just lean in. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go tell Barlow that we've made it. But yeah, I remember that games would be creative. Well, creative back then, with the way they would set up their QTEs, where like if you had to dodge to the left, you'd press L2, and then dodge to the right, and you'd press R2. Oh, what's the most memorable or unique QT that you can think of? Is there anyone in particular that you've experienced that you said, even if you didn't enjoy it, but you were at least like, oh well, they tried making this immersive. I just remembered one that's hilarious. It's so hilarious that I'm not even sure if I like it or not. It's that interesting. So, you guys know God of War? In God of War 3, the game begins with Kratos fighting Poseidon. So the first level starts off with a fight against the god of the seas. And when we finally beat him, like Kratos takes his head, and you will get a prompt to press both analog sticks in, like L3 and R3, and push them in. And what this makes is that it leads Kratos to poke Poseidon's eyes and squish the eye. It's super graphical. It's awful, but kind of cool. You gotta admit that one is earned. That one you gotta give it to the devs. Like they they had fun with that one, and so did I. Is Barlow gonna freak out? Oh my god, a ghost! Miss, oh, I see you've survived somehow. Thought that drop must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things, even as fine forged as this. And you can see here, for its failure, I'd already been working at improving the design. Ended up being a useful test. Good. That return path is now close to me, and your bell may still be needed if I choose to descend again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time. Once this new shield shell is fitted, it will surely withstand the drop. Surely. Okay. I'm still not 100% sold on why exactly we had to go there and check it out before being fully prepared to deal with the void that we would inevitably face in such a place. But okay, we'll move past it. I haven't looked at the map, but I guess we go meet the Three Stooges back here. It's for Silksong mostly. Well, we can't really justify a narrative point with a mechanical justification. That's kind of cheap. I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's just a game at the end of the day. But so far, they've been super uh, good at making things make sense in narrative and mechanically. So this does come across as a bit odd for me. Yeah, not to mention that if we did not happen to find the Silksong ability, well, we would still be there counting void sheep, I guess. Oh, what? Oh, it's this guy. Hey, don't break the rosaries. I want them. Yay! No, 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 don't fall. I'm greedier than him. Covetous pilgrim. Is this abundance a sign of purity or greed? The way faith is measured in this land is curious indeed. You'll see it cleared later on, I assure you. Okay. Does it make sense that she chose to fight Silk Mama with the parasite? Well, yeah, but when it comes to the parasite, I mean that's a secret ending. Like that's something that's not canon. That one I can see why it would be the case. Those plants on the left look familiar. They surely do. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, wait. This wasn't always here, was it? Or was it? Gary's attention is never existing like usual. I don't remember visiting this place. I mean, to be fair, this was like what, a month ago, 2 months ago. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. It wasn't there. Okay. Rhodion videos. Hey, should visit Terobio. Is that guy still walking around? I thought we had put an end to his act. It's where you got to wander. Right, right. Just chilling as usual. Back from the depths with nary a scratch. Is it as you feared?
Es wir?
It is, and worse. Your snare has sunk the monarch deeper than I can safely descend. To cut Farlum free, I must plunge below the surface of that lake of liquid nothing. No shall survive submersion in that void, old one. Not even yours.
Cadestre.
Not without aid, certainly, though aid may exist. The flower that resists the dark, do we know of it? The Everbloom. We've heard the tale, but had thought it a myth. If ever it sprouted in our lands, we would surely have known.
Tamiyan.
I would not seek it in these lands. I need its power full, and it is too fragile to sustain here long. I would seek it in my memory. Interesting. Oh, so you'd have us wrench open your soul to retrieve the fabled bloom. Can such a thing be done?
Yanara.
For another bug, no, but I am weaver enough to attempt it. In the distant past, I knew the flower. My thread still holds its faint memory. If the Everbloom was grasped strongly enough within my silk, it could be made to manifest. Oh, so you're asking another spell of us to reveal the flower clear. but to illuminate one of your kind's old memories so acutely. This is no easy thing, even for us. Old one, you must give us a moment to confer. Try checking the source of those blue planks. Uh-huh. We could do it. The spell can be cast with enough power, enormous power, equal maybe to that monarch. Well, well then,
Mi offende?
I cannot grant you mine, if it even were enough. My strength is still needed to face her below. What else do you propose we seek a source? From Farloom. Oh, remember, ours is a kingdom of wishes granted. Farloom was not born of that monarch, old one. Power existed in these lands even before she bound them beneath her. Hmm. Seek the whole hearts of our kingdom and the last successors to bear their strength. They're still out there, hidden away, much faded by the Pale One's long dominion. You must make them stir. We will teach you how, in the way befitting a weaver, a somber song to reach down into their memories and enliven them a final time. Okay, so we have the dream nail. Bias base. The elegy of the deep. The hearts you seek, we can share their locations as best we know. 3 will be needed to construct our spell and draw clear memory of the flower from your silk. Bring us the hearts, old one. Make 'em beat, fierce and final. See for yourself the forgotten strength of this land of bugs before we burn those memories in its saving. Alright, so I think I got an idea of where we're going and how this is gonna plan out. Okay. So we have the Dream Needle in. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Okay. So this is familiar. I guess these were places that we couldn't reach without the vertical jump. Oh no, no, not at all, not at all. And this one we still haven't discovered. Interesting. Okay, so this is the end game. We collect their essence. We enter Hornet's memory. We receive the flower. We make the special spell to fight the void, and then we go back in. The place in the shaman's house I told you about last time. This? Actually, I do not remember. Oh! Ha! Interesting. And I still want to get back to the place where I found the life seeds. Something over there as well? Second and third all hearts do require Silksong. Oh yeah, this one, oh, the one in the Karak region. We've been there already. It's just that we didn't know what to do with it. But well, so okay. Anguished aura, 8 masks hard, swirled soul enraged, 12 acnids flat, all juices strained. I can I can tell if this is a recipe or a poem. Hey, but I have 8 masks. They're hard enough, I guess. Six pilgrims living, hunt long to drain. This is is a recipe and it isn't a poem. This is a to-do list. I'm afraid. Spell recipes. Oh yeah. Whoa, this is a lot of secret rooms for just that thing that we would never think of using. The crest of shaman. Whoa, this was very well hidden. Wow. Yeah, murdering pilgrims is part of the recipe for the spell. Hey, need to save the world. Gonna make an omelet, break some eggs. Cast the blade forward and strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. Oh, I got the trophy. Oh, look. I know this. Is this... Oh, that's cool. This is very, very cool. What's the charge attack on it? Wow. One of the best for the flea juggle. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Nice. What's the special ability again? Oh, again, so many slots that I cannot unlock. Oh, I'm so regretful of having wasted all my memory lockets on the other ones. It auto aims. Wow. Oh, I really want to test it out. It's mostly based around either you or the enemy dying very soon. Okay, so yeah, not good for reeling. What's the special thingy it does when I bind? Strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. I don't know what that means. Does it just make my silk skills powerful by default? You cannot heal me there. Okay then. Can you keep 3 silk skills? Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Oh. Oh. Oops. Okay then. And it's quick as well. Oh, this feels very spammy. This feels very, very spammy. I can't tell if the flowers are guiding me upwards or downwards. Hidden area you haven't explored. Hold on, hold on. One thing at a time, otherwise it will get overwhelming. I think I'm good with the information I have right now because I still have to get the FLEAS quest done. So what happened here? We've been here already. This is Wormways, right? Left of Sunclave. This is all like frozen? No more wormy worms walking around? What does the general say? Oh my god. No healing in me there. Sometimes you have to experience it in order to properly memorize it. Now I'm intrigued about this. Oh yeah, the journal entry. Plasmid, a mutated young worm infected with plasmium. Oh, so this is how they become. This is the future that awaits me if I keep overdosing. Okay, so I guess I wanna make my way to the crazy doctor. Oh, what's that? Let's go this way maybe. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, it does auto track. It changes slightly. Damn! Tanky as hell. Can I even kill it? Okay. But I kind of want the journal entry, but it's a thank you one. Is he healing? No. Oh, it's healing, of course. Of course it regenerates. Oh, hey, Nitrous. Welcome. Although I'm afraid that you caught this right when I'm about to wrap this up, but still cool to have you here for a couple of minutes. Please do, please do not turn into a plasmium monster. I know I said that I'm going back to Resident Evil, but I did not expect Resident Evil to appear on my Silksong. Oh, uh-oh. Do I want to rest at the bench? Oh yeah, I can. I have teleport now. Oh, assistant, is that you? You return at last, my friend. Forgot all about its name. Xylitol. Funny how their name is kinda like it resembles a mouthwash name. And and the poor fella is kinda turning into the color of a mouthwash as well. Sir, you are in the disturbing state. The substance sprouts from within your shell. Time will see it consume you entirely. Would you seek aid? No, assistant, you are confused. A wonderful thing we become. The plasmium, our great research. We have progressed. The research must continue. Soon I shall become a source. So this is just straight up Resident Evil plot. Like Resident Evil, the side quest. I'm down. These lands have taken the plasmium well. The soil has drunk it deep, and the creatures bloom so beautifully. Have you seen them? Yeah. Great change. Make wormways great again. There is an echo also of other infections I have witnessed. I wonder at the meaning of it all, or if I am perhaps imagining similarities where there are none. Oh, you grow more inquisitive. We both seek deeper insight. Could we peer deeper inside somehow? You have been using your plasmium. Good. Let me replenish your reserve. Oh, you can still do this, huh? Okay. Alright, so this is intriguing. Okay, this is gonna do for today. I'm very tired. I need to cut this short. And we have gone long, as it is. Talk to him more? The bugs below who have imbibed this substance and evolved, their bodies are full with plasmified blood. You must use the needle file and extract this precious nectar. Oh, advanced alchemy. So this is a Resident Evil plotline, but we're on the side of the evil scientist. We're siding with Umbrella for this one. Okay. All right. Okay, so next time we'll take care of this. Whew. Okay, guys, it's been fun. Really enjoyed that Uncharted escape sequence from the lava. Uh, I'm very intrigued to see where this leads now. I guess we have 3 bosses that we need to hunt down. Okay, I'm pretty tired, so see you guys back on Friday. No stream tomorrow. Hope to be back on Friday. I'll let you know. See ya. Bye bye.